Peace to all the guys and goddesses. This is your boy Simba. We back with another video. Yeah. Hope y'all been tapping in, loving yourself, working on yourself. It's 2025 now, so a lot of people got them New Year's resolutions. Hope y'all been in the gym. It's February, so that's plenty of time. I've been in the gym. I've been in the physical gym. I've been in the gym mentally. So anyway, common sense, right? Common sense. Let's get into this, right? Because common sense ain't that common. You know, the irony in that. So, common. Belonging to all owned or used jointly. General of a public nature or character. From Old French commune. Common, general, free, open, public. Let's take it a step deeper. From the suffix form of root may, to change, go, move. Hence, literally shared by all. Common sense. Yo, you ain't got no common sense. Common sense. So, if this is literally shared by all, how you don't got it? Like, how is people lacking something that is shared by all? It's on the books. It's in the books, right? And so then I'd be thinking, everybody has this common sense, and then I start to think, well, we all got several common senses: sight, touch, taste, smell, hearing. You know, those are senses, but them ain't the senses we talking about, right? No. So now we're gonna get into like what is a sense, right? Funny thing is, I made a video about this before, but it wasn't like this. I just love, like, you can reinvent yourself at any time. That's the beauty. Sense, now late 14th century, meaning signification, interpretation, especially of Holy Scripture, the faculty of perception, one of the five senses, meaning wit, understanding, directly from Latin sensus, perception, feeling, undertaking, meaning from sentire, perceive, feel, know. This probably is a figurative use of a literal meaning, find one's way, or go mentally. According to Watkins, this is a from a pi root sent, to go. German sen, sense, mind. Old English way, journey. So a sense is significant or interpretation, perception, feeling, undertaking. When you feel something, you're perceiving it, right? You smell. Damn, that shit smell good. That was how you perceive that. You touch something. That shit hot, cold. That's how you perceived it. You tasted it. That's how you perceived it, right? And I'm just like, these are all basic things, right? This is basic human biology 101. And then I was just like, all right, so we got what common is, we got what sense, but it still ain't really giving me what I want. Because I'm like, so what's the common sense that niggas is missing, though, right? And then, let's just dig deep. Because if you notice, in sense, we got mind right here. Sense, mind. So I'm like, okay, so now we taking this shit, now we starting to go where I want to go. You know what I mean? To the more so the esoteric realm of this. So now, so let's look at what mind means. That which feels, wills, and thinks. The intellect, late 12th century. Mind, from Old English, mind. Memory, remembrance. State of being remembered. Thought, purpose, conscious mind, intellect, intention. Proto-Germanic. We like that intention word. Love that intention word. Keep going. Originally, memory, loving memory. Men, to think. Hold up. Hold up. Men? Wait, mind comes from men to think. Wait, I got a dick. I'm a man. So, man is mind? Man is mind. Consciousness is God. God is consciousness. You are consciousness. You are God. You are man. So let's just click on what men says. Let's just Proto-Indo-European European root meaning to think. Let's keep going down. To protect, to remain, small, isolated. To think. Wait a fucking minute. Hold on. Let's take this shit back here. Mind. So the common sense is God and or your mind, right? The thing is, this is the kicker with this, right? This is the kicker, right? The common sense is your innate ability, like, like when you push in a layman's term. When I think of common sense, people who ain't got common sense is the basic ability to perceive right and wrong, or like what should be known to all, what should be common. Like certain things you should just know, but depending on what your senses are ingesting, like your diet, what's common to you, your mind is gonna be off. Your godness, your godlyhood is gonna be off. So like, common sense is let's go to, let's get back to sense. Sense in the mind, right? So your common sense is innately correlated to your mind and your intellect. So we all have that common sense, but the irony, the catch-22 in that is everybody don't got the intellect, right? Most people are afraid of even empowering their own mind to acquire the intellect for it to be a common sense to them. My intellect and my power is common to me, right? Because I empower myself. And that comes through forms of self-love, discipline, my diet. And when I say my diet, I'm not just talking about what I eat, what I listen to, what I consume with my eyes, like even to my skin, like what our dermis is exposed to, because our dermis is also an organ. It's essentially, like the biggest organ. It's always absorbing. Then when you get into the dermis, that gets into your Taurus field, your aura, your energy field, and that even gets into the whole nature versus nurture. I'm gonna go with the whole nature aspect, and my example I like to give for that would be, if you put a shark in a fish tank, right? We all know sharks, the motherfuckers live in the ocean, they get big. The thing is, if you put a shark in a fish tank, it will only grow to suit the conditions and the dimensions of that fish tank. Meaning, if you put a great white shark in a fucking 2-inch aquarium, not 2 inch, like a 2 foot, well, let's say 5 foot aquarium, then he'll probably only go 2 feet, 3 feet, because intuitively he knows that he doesn't have the resources to get bigger than that. It's physically impossible. Like, you can't get greater than from less than, right? What comes out can never be greater than what it came from, essentially, when it comes to shit like that. So then if you put that same shark in the ocean, right? Now this guy's going to be able to reach his full potential. He's going to be able to grow, 10, 12, 14 feet. He's going to be able to become that apex predator. Now, yes, he can have the same conditions in that fish tank type aquarium and in the ocean. The difference is, in that ocean, in that environment where it's bigger at, more energy, he is going to grow to his potential. So a lot of times your environment is ultimately what's stopping you. And since we all are the common sense, that being we all are everything. So peace reflections, like me talking to you, like me talking to a mirror, essentially. Like people who anger you, people who trigger you, those are opportunities for you to figure out why, how come, why is this angering me? Because remember, this is all the common sense, men, mind. This is all the common. A man, a woman cannot be as such without that common sense, without the mind. You feel me? So let me, you feel me? So let me, I'm finna share the video I had made before, how I was breaking it down. Just like, I love the etymology of things. Common sense, calm man, sense, it's really the word play. And in this one, that was more so focusing on not togetherness, but, oneness, I should say, more so as how, those senses that are supposed to be common tend to get dumbed down, with different diets and diseases, manufactured diseases like autism and schizophrenia and things of that nature. You feel me? And so then when it just comes to that common sense, I start thinking of mind, right? Man, and to think. And that even goes into your awareness, right? Because to have that common sense, you would ultimately have to be aware that it is truly common. So let's go with to aware means. Peace, baby. Power. Watchful, vigilant. From Proto-Germanic. Middle Dutch, where. Cautious, where. Perceive, watch out for. So to be aware is to be highly perceptive, or to be able to perceive, to comprehend, and to watch out for. So in a sense, cautiousness. State of being aware, 1828. Self-aware, adjective. Aware of oneself. So this is the kicker. God, right? What people look out for as God, even though the kingdom of heaven is within. This right here, this can be worded as many different ways. Self-awareness is self-awareness of being. That is God, right? That's God. So anybody that has enough balls, gumption to say, I am God, that's self-awareness. Now you can start to create, right? Self-awareness, what was that word? It's another word. Self-awareness, it'll come back to me. But yeah, so I just thought that was crazy. Aware of oneself, that's metacognition, that's the word. Many different ways. Metacognition is essentially, let me give y'all a definition of metacognition while we here. Let me go to just regular definition. Yeah, so metacognition is the ability to think before you think, right? Metacognition. So essentially, that's like you being the overseer. Metacognition, noun, psychology, awareness and understanding of one's own thought processes. Awareness and understanding of one's own thought processes. And God is awareness of being. So if you're awareness of your being, so if you're aware of the awareness, essentially now we're getting to different levels of consciousness when it comes to higher self, lower self, your ego self, things of that nature. So yeah, this is just metacognition. Very, very nice word. So let's break down metacognition, right? We just gonna hit this on the free ski. Meta. What is meta? Greek origin, after, behind, among, between. So change, altered, higher, beyond, from Greek meta, prep. Metaphysics, there you go. The third modern sense, higher than, transcending, overarching, dealing with the most fundamental matters of, is due to the misrepresentation of metaphysics as science of that which transcends the physical. Meta. So now I'm thinking about how Facebook, how we have the meta. Like, so what is the meta? The higher, the beyond. So, Facebook is meta. Instagram is meta. The metaverse. So a different universe, a higher vibration, a higher frequency. Now let's go with what is cognition? This shit just gets so fun the more you learn. Cognition. Now, mid 15th century. The ability to comprehend, mental act, or process of knowing. Pi root no, Gnostic. You know what I mean? Like people who are Gnostics are usually aren't religious because they know they don't believe. We are in the age of Aquarius, the age of information, the age of knowing. We left the Piscean age back in the day, the age of all the waters and feelings and shit. We need that too. This is just a different time now, right? Know, to know. Noah, hey Noah, knower, knowledge. You feel me? So that's what. So meta knowing, to be able to perceive what you know, being able to discern, compartmentalize. That common sense, that common godhood. All these stories that they're talking about, that's you. Them your ancestors. Them your peoples. Peace God. Peace Goddess. Yeah, feel me? No, real rap though. Like, them is... Oh, man, I wasn't supposed to get rid of that one. Oh, man. So this was something else since, I was just looking this up with awareness, that common sense per se. Then it's on the fly. When done consistently, you are better able to help regulate your emotions and responses. From there, you are able to recognize where your thoughts and emotions are leading you, and hence making need. So this wasn't the one I want. Damn, I'm little. But yeah, the common sense, yo. The common sense. Use the common sense. When you start to empower yourself, then that sense is gonna, start to take a life of its own, right? You're no longer gonna be looked at like the goddamn dunce of the party. You're gonna be able to come in the room, take over the room, because now you're in that common sense that everybody don't got, because you're taking accountability. Now that shit is common to you. It's no longer ironic. This is why you tap in. Knowledge of self, to know yourself, because as within, as without, right? I was thinking about how they had them planets line up with January 25th, and I was just like, damn. Like, I'm feeling like, because, like the sky is essentially as within, that would be our brain. Our brain is, heaven would be essentially. So it's like, just seeing how all the planets were lined up, I'm like, man, the gods and goddesses really vibing high, yo, because motherfuckers' brain, them synapses and shit, the universes and the cosmos are literally changing. Like, I ain't making it up. All this shit is already here. But the way you perceive it, though, is where the magic at. This is why you gotta stay tapping in, change up your diet. You know what I mean? Just try new things, yo. Like I told myself, like back in the day on some ignorant shit, I never stop eating chicken and stop drinking. Rah. I was just so caught up being who I thought was the best plan of action for me, not knowing that shit was slowing me down, like bogging me down, literally. Like since I done let go and just let things happen, instead of trying to control them, I'm becoming the best version of myself. Because the high tide raises all ships. And on that note, we about to get up out of here, man. Thank y'all for being in this little TED Talk with me. Like, comment, subscribe. Never stop loving yourself. Loving yourself is showing yourself discipline. You feel me? Peace.